Because the underlying problem in this city, and not just in the city, but within the country, is the lack of social housing. The complete inadequate amount of local social housing is now reaching a tipping point, and that, again, I mean, it's not a good phrase to use, but we're seeing people being tipped out of properties and living on the streets. That's quite direct. But one of the things we've been looking at, we've been involved over the last the last year in particular, on the imposition of the welfare reforms and sanctions in particular on people who are in receipt of benefits. But what we're looking at now in the next cycle of £12 billion worth of cuts, I mean, they mentioned the mooted issues around child benefit, which would be opposed by everybody. But equally, one of the threats that have been put forward in the run-up to the election was the removal of housing benefit completely for 16 to 24-year-olds. Now, if there are problems in Manchester now with homelessness and the lack of social housing, we ain't seen nothing yet till those benefit changes come in. One of the things that needs to be done now, I believe, and the community branch believe, is we now need to mobilise in a very serious way number of different campaigns: the bedroom tax, the campaigns against benefit cuts, and the campaign against homelessness. Now all need to come together in a united force and start developing the arguments and pushing our elected representatives, both the City Council and our MPs, in particular our MPs, because I read yesterday there's a growing trend. 1 in 4 MPs is now also a private landlorder, and it's quite interesting that they're passing legislation on tenants' rights, but they're also not declaring that they're landlords. That's quite interesting. But all of those campaigns now in Manchester and Greater Manchester should come together and unite and fight against all the cuts. And if anybody's interested in joining Unite Community Branch, we have a little stall over there in the corner, and Jan's there. She's got some membership forms. We're increasing in our numbers. If more people want to join, they're quite welcome. Go over and sign up, and increase the number of people in the trade union movement who are opposing the anti-trade union laws and all the cuts in benefits, and demand the right for housing for everybody.